but you must complete it by the end of this week, which is tomorrow. You too. I have a book for you, and it's sitting on the table just there. Pick it up and leave immediately. Don't let anyone see it.
That's all me and Mrs. Smith had heard, because we had escaped through his maze of a house and eventually ended up at the front door. Putting the diary under my shirt, we both continued out the door, one a few minutes after the other, knowing where we were going to go. O'Brien had put a small slip of paper on the book reading, "Head to Lawrence Charrington's shop. Ask for the secret room upstairs." And so we arrived at his shop.
Comrade.
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 Yes, comrade?
Are you going to...
Comrade.
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 Yes, comrades?
Oh, we're not together. I'm waiting for him to buy something.
Hey, don't I know you guys?
I don't think you do.
I've seen you two together somewhere.
Maybe at work?
Maybe.
Now, Lambert, O'Brien has already contacted me. I know what you need.
Yes. Can I please have a look at what's on the second floor?
Certainly. Wait just a minute here, comrades.
Can I go up too?
Reserved for gold members. In a class circle, you know.
Once the man had left, Mrs. Smith came upstairs and we both read the book O'Brien had gifted us. It was titled The Theory and Practice of Oligarchical Collectivism, the Brotherhood Manifesto of Emmanuel Goldstein.
Hear this. Ahem. The Ministry of Peace concerns itself with waging war. The Ministry of Truth with lies. The Ministry of Love with torture. And the Ministry of Plenty with starvation. These contradictions are not accidental, nor do they result from ordinary hypocrisy. They are deliberate exercises in doublethink.
The masses never revolt of their own accord, and they never revolt because they are oppressed. As long as they are not permitted to have standards of comparison, they never become aware of their oppression.
By comparison, all the tyrannies of the past were half-hearted and inefficient. Part of the reason was in the past. No government had the power to keep its citizens under constant surveillance. The invention of print, however, made it easier to manipulate public opinion, and the film and the radio carried the process even further.
We are in constant war and peace with the surrounding nations, but we dare not interfere with each other because we have the perfect tyranny. Oceania, English socialism, East Asia, death worship, obliteration of the self.
Nazi Germany was the last tyranny before INSOC. They had everything, but lost it to a revolution. One does not establish a dictatorship in order to safeguard a revolution. One makes a revolution in order to establish the dictatorship. This has absolutely told us nothing.
The best books are the ones that tell you what you already know.
But we must stop Big Brother. We must destroy INSOC.
Down with Big Brother.
O'Brien said there was some sort of technological object that acted as surveillance. watching everyone.
He called it AI.
It has to be in one of the 4 pyramids.
The pyramids she was referring to were the ministries. Each ministry has its own pyramid with the logo "War is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength" plastered on it. Below was the party's motto: "He who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past."
But which one?
Well, I've been hearing my fair share of stories about it. I work in the Ministry of Love, so I'm thinking...
Surveillance, of course. Love. Torture. That's brilliant.
We're both going to have to split up to get you in there.
How will I get in?
I'll get O'Brien to sort it out. I'll tell him to inform everyone you need to get the 14th edition of Newspeak's draft.
We need to locate the room where the mysterious computer is in.
That's going to be a little bit tricky. You're only going to have half an hour. I believe the party, whoever they are, doesn't want anyone to know where the computer is, which makes me think it's either at the very top or the very bottom. Wait, no, it won't be at the very bottom.
Why?
That's where all our prisoners are. It must be at the very top.
What makes you so sure?
There's a locked door at the top. No keyhole, of course.
But you don't know for sure?
Well, nobody ever gets up there.
I'll be the first then.
While we both waited in anticipation and extreme exhaustion, we got up for work in the early hours of 300. We both went to work with a steady heart and a straight face. Sitting down at my desk for a while, I typed. Eventually, I got up and entered the Ministry of Love. The guards at the front entrance approved my entry and led me to a meeting chamber somewhere in the middle of the pyramid.
Hold up, Conrad.
Comrade.
Comrade.
Comrade. So, the 14th edition of Newspeak.
Yes, I have the papers right here.
I looked around the meeting chamber and saw a surveillance camera watching us, swerving to the left and the right. I studied the sheaf of papers that was given to me. 2 minutes had passed and I had found a piece of paper with our plan written on it. It mentioned that O'Brien was going to have to get a couple of guards out of the way, while Mrs. Smith was going to try shutting down the power, allowing no one to see what the AI is monitoring. And while all that was happening, I was going to have to get to the top.
Now, Conrad, I'm going to leave you here, as I have important work to get on with.
I too.
Why don't you stay there reading through them? And when you're finished, you can just leave.
Great. I must say, what good work you've done making the newest Newspeak dictionary. 57 pages.
As I was continuing to read through the dictionary, O'Brien was going around the ministry, quickly trying to get volunteer subjects for something.
Hey, you two. I'm in need of some volunteer subjects.
The revolution. It's going to come to a close. Yes, comrade. Come on, comrade.
For what?
I'm testing a new machine.
Why do all the science officials like testing their machines on us? Only one of us should go. Other one has to stay and watch this elevator. O'Brien had found out there was an elevator that led to the room at the top, and he was trying to get the guards away from it, as well as from the power supply. But the power supply was a different story. Currently, Mrs. Smith was speaking to one of the technicians. So, which committee are you from?
I'm from...
Stalling a little bit, Mrs. Smith looked up at the camera, slowly panning around the room, watching her.
I'm from the committee that's involved with documenting all the citizens' strange behaviours.
Okay, well, there's one power box at the far end of this hallway, and another at this end. Meanwhile...
Just so you're soon, everybody, you'll be able to see what's going to happen.
Okay, just make it quick. Hello?
Oh, is that your communications device?
Yes, it is. Hello? Who? Evelyn Smith.
Please remove your communication devices before entering the room.
Hold on, comrade. Where is she?
No, you hold on. We have to get this test. We have a love therapy session soon, and it has been broken for a while.
Everyone, we have a code red. Someone is trying to shut down the power. Sorry, comrade, another time, maybe. After knocking out the technician, Mrs. Smith began whacking the power supply near her with the technician's tools.
Right. I think I know everything about the 14th edition of Newspeak. I should go now.
Unknown to Big Brother, hopefully, I'd memorized a map of the whole Ministry of Love. Travelling through the halls, I hoped that everything was going according to plan. Up ahead, I saw O'Brien rushing past.
Comrade, what's happening?
Someone is killing the power supply. Everyone knows about it.
Wouldn't this be completely demoralizing to the party?
Everyone is going to get help. Some of the inner party are going to help.
You two, are you trying to attack the power supply too?
Run, Lambert. I'll fend them off. You run and do it.
It was working. We were on the home run, the final stretch. We just had to make extra effort. I dared not look behind me. Evelyn Smith, you are under arrest.
No, I must continue the revolution. Revolution must continue. Down with Big Brother. Down with Big Brother. Down with Big Brother.
I felt it was working. We were coming to an end. We had encouraged revolution. You there.
What?
What's happening, do you know? I just got a code red signal. The elevator. The guard that was blocking the elevator.
I'm not quite sure, but
Ugh.
the very final stretch.
Comrade, 6590, stay where you are. Don't go into the elevator.
I'll see you soon, you obnoxious.
Heading to the top, Lambert? You want to shut down everything? Don't you know what we've done to civilization? Everything I've done has been for you.
For me, your control is over. This country has got to end. Everyone is now fighting, here in this building, to shut down the power.
Oh, you think you're winning?
Of course I am.
This is what happened to O'Brien. This is what happened to Mrs. Smith. Do you think you're winning now?
Sacrificing their own happiness to that of others.
Oh, you think this is happiness? We've stopped time, so nothing bad ever has to happen again. This is what it was like, what the world was like before us.
Enter the federal building in New York. Hear their doom.
You look so tired, happy. Bring down the government. They don't speak for.
Tell me that's actual happiness. Tell me you want to continue time and live like those savages?
Yes, I do.
You want to be miserable?
Yes, I do.
You want to feel pain?
Yes, I do.
We've given you everything. You don't have to feel the pain with love. You don't have to feel the pain with losing others. You don't have to feel the pain with religion. You don't have to feel the pain with working. You enjoy serving Big Brother.
All the pain that comes from that is real freedom. Freedom is not slavery. Real freedom is real happiness. All the pain that comes from your tyranny is 1,000 times worse than what I want to endure. I don't want to work without. I don't want to be told what to think. I'm allowed to feel love. I'm allowed to have feelings.
Lambert, there was something you didn't think about when going through your plan.
How thrilling.
Yes, it is actually. Did you think you would be able to get to the elevator with the power shut down?
Yes.
Did you stop and wonder what this elevator is connected to?
Of course I did. It's connected to the...
It's connected to the power. Goodbye, Lambert.
This is the end. It's never going to happen.